This is the Serpent River right here, just where it crosses underneath Panel Mine Road. As you can see, it's cloudy again. We've got some light flurries coming down. We're still recovering from that big ice snowstorm that we had recently. Yeah, the trees took a beating. A lot of trees came down because of the weight of the ice on them. Yeah, I haven't been putting very many blog posts up because the weather has been terrible. I mean, even a day like this, you know, it's better than it has been, but with cloudy conditions, it's really not very good for pictures or videos. And it's not even that great for hiking. We got a lot of snow on the ground now, but it's been mild, you know. It's been quite mild for the first part of winter. So there you go, Weather Network, your polar vortex. Yeah, take that. But you'll find a way out of it, I know. Just like a politician, double talk. Anyways, I'm just out for another exercise walk today, basically. I mean, I can't sit inside. I have to get out and walk in the quiet. It still is wilderness around here. I mean, Panel Mine Road is, you know, if you look at the map, it's way out there. It just goes to the Panel Mine site. I went down to the Panel Mine site there. I drove down, and the same two vehicles are there again. They've been there nearly every day. I don't know if there are contractors working in there. It could be that they are. They seem to be there every day, and they don't walk in. They open the gate and get in there. So it could be that they're contractors. Today is a Saturday, so normally the Denison workers don't work on the weekends. Although I have seen them come into the mine sites on the weekends, but normally they don't. And like I said before, the Denison management told me that I could go in there on the weekends to hike. Well, they didn't say it in those words. They said you probably won't be bothered if you go in there on the weekends, because they can't say, oh yes, go ahead, because it's a liability if they tell you can go in there. If they tell somebody that and that person gets hurt, you know, there are some people around, there are probably a lot of people around that would say, oh, they told me I could go in there and I got hurt, it's their fault. It's a crazy world we live in, you know. It almost boggles your mind that people can be like that. But there are some very, very bad people in this world. A lot of them. People that don't even consider themselves to be bad people, you know. They would do things that are just unconscionable. And I always say, you've heard the saying, keep your enemies close and your or what is it? Your friends close and your enemies closer. Yeah, something like that. But yeah, a lot of the times, the people you consider to be your friends are the ones that'll stab you in the back in the worst way. You know, I've seen that happen in my lifetime. And like I say, I live by life experiences. I don't live by public opinion or what anybody else might think is the way you should live, the way you're supposed to live. I mean, the news is always telling you, if you look at the news, they're always telling you how you're supposed to be, you know. You should, they don't come out and say you should be like this, but they shove it down your throat in every ad they do and every story they do. This is the way you're supposed to be. If you're not like that, then there's something wrong with you. And people eat it up. They eat it up like candy. Yeah, they're like a lot of people that think they're intelligent, but they're not. Anyways. But like I say, when you get out to places like this, it puts everything in perspective, you know. And that's why a lot of people are so gullible. They never get out to the quiet wilderness. They're stuck in the concrete jungle. And their mind is stuck there, and they can't get out. And a lot of them don't even want to get out. It's easier for a lot of people to live in fantasy than it is to live in reality. So, yeah, pretty quiet here right now. I saw some people out there on Quirk Lake ice fishing. There's no way in hell you'd get me out there right now. That ice is not thick enough. Even here you can see that this Serpent River, it flows. That's why it's open here, but it flows right out there to Quirk Lake, and that flow, it keeps the ice very thin. I just don't get why people would risk their lives to try and catch a fish. Is it worth that? I don't get it. It really boggles my mind. And yet, you'll hear the stories every winter. Father of 3, devoted, caring, goes through the ice. When I see those stories now, the first thing that comes to my mind is they got what they asked for. Because I know the situations they go out in. Yep. Anyways, yeah, I'm just going to be going for a walk along Panel Mine Road here. I don't know if I'm going to be taking too many pictures. I don't even know if I'm going to put a blog post up. I just thought I'd take this video, and if I do a blog post, I can use it. Anyways, let's go.